Hi everyone. It's been a long time na hindi tayo nakapag-post. Mahaba-habang kwento ito ngayon. I'll be sharing with you lots of things na nangyari sa life natin so far. And yun na nga, the reason na hindi ako nakapag-post the past few days, the past few weeks, kasi sobra ang ating stress noon, no? Gawa nga na nakatanggap tayo ng email from Norquest sa dean namin sa Faculty of nalimutan ko na yung name ng faculty, ang haba, hindi ako sanay sa faculty na yun sa sobrang haba ng pangalan. According sa email, gawa nga ng changes sa immigration system ng Canada, na they're limiting the number of people, yung mga international students na pupunta ng Canada. Medyo nagkaroon tayo ng problema doon. Siyempre, less number of students sa aming language integration for newcomers to Canada or LINC, less number of teachers din or instructors ang kailangan. Magbabawas daw nga sila. So sinabi doon sa email na 10% reduction ng instructors ang mangyayari. And because casual lang ako, kumbaga may dalawang courses lang ako doon sa kanila, gawa nga na nagpo-full-time student ako, syempre iniisip ko na isa ako sa matatanggal kaagad dahil wala naman akong pinanghawakang permanent position. And I was expecting na kumbaga parang mawawala ako. So parang naging dahilan siya para hindi ako makapag-post na medyo dinibdib ko. Sabi ko, kinakabahan ako kasi gusto ko yung ginagawa ko pero yun nga. Kala ko wala na talaga. And then itong I think when was it? Just last week, kumbaga Tuesday, I think. April 1. I think parang April Fools pa nga. At April 1 ba Tuesday? I can't remember. Or April 2, parang ganyan. Nakatanggap tayo ng email sa manager namin saying na yun na nga, congratulations, we will be extending your we're happy that you are going to be with us to continue teaching, blah blah, mga ganong line na sinasabi niya na yun na nga, ma-continue ko yung ginagawa ko. Siyempre, naging happy tayo doon. Kumbaga, nagkaroon tayo ng drive ulit to make videos and to update you guys, kumbaga. So, mas gumaan yung pakiramdam natin. Kaya masaya talaga tayo ngayon dahil sabi, expect daw anytime soon yung aming bagong kontrata which will run for, I believe, another year. I'm hoping another year siya para matagal-tagal. Kasi I believe din na if you phase out nila yung mga higher levels, kumbaga, they will be focusing in lower level, students para ma-improve pa lalo kasi mga higher level, kumbaga, ando na yung foundation So, they don't need as much help as those yung nasa lower level pa. Kaya feeling namin mawawala rin yun. Anyway, so masaya pa rin ako kasi syempre if it's a year, then syempre makakatulong sa finances natin to. And another good news pala, friends, next week will be, I believe, my last week as an international student. Kasi magkakaroon, kumbaga last week na siya for my coursework. Mag-end na yung ating study. Nag-aral tayo ng at least 4 terms or 4 semesters dito sa Canada. And super happy kasi syempre matatapos na yung ating program. So, the thing is, yung bang, kumbaga akala ko, alam mo yun, ang bigat ng iniisip ko, gawa nga ng mga, sabi baka matatanggal tayo, ang dami kong naiisip. But then, you know what, last week din, I got also an email from the program chair of early learning and childcare, and she said that she's thinking of giving me one course, kumbaga, na pwede ko daw ituro as now an early learning and childcare instructor. So, di ba, nakakatuwa. Kumbaga, my experience in Thailand was about language na nagawa ko naman dito during my first term. And then, all of a sudden, itong program na tinapos ko na dito sa Canada, they would like me to be an instructor as well. So, it's kind of like super happy sa blessing na to. And just yesterday was Friday, nag-email na naman siya and she's asking me if it's okay din daw, which I posted sa Facebook page natin, na may isa pa siyang ibibigay. So the thing is, it's overwhelming, tempting din siya, pero as syempre gagraduate tayo and for me to be able to apply for my permanent residence or PR, I need at least 6 months of experience sa tinapos kong program, which is early learning and childcare. Apart from teaching kasi sa Norquest kung saan ako nag-aaral, I'm also doing another stint as an early childhood educator sa talagang daycare, which ginagawa ko siya every couple of days, a week for a certain number of hours as part of my practicum, which is 16 hours lang siya, di ba? 16 hours nga a week. So yun ang ginagawa natin. But because need natin ng kailangan full-time job and 6 months experience sa tinapos mong program para talaga related siya, And may pathway na talaga for permanent residence ang early learning and childcare. So I'm thinking of grabbing muna or maghanap muna ng full-time job. I think ang gagawin ko on Monday, ngayon weekend no? April 6 ba ngayon? So I'll be speaking with my boss, yung owner-operator ng daycare kung saan ako part-time din, na mag-ask ako sa kanya if possible ba na ma-full-time ako. I'll just ask na siguro bigyan niya ako ng 30 hours at least. Kasi minimum ng IRCC or ng immigration ng Canada is 30 hours as a full-time. And then I'll grab one course from Link and also one course sa language yun, another different faculty. Kasi different faculty yun siya sa early learning and childcare. So one dito sa Link and then one din dito sa early learning and childcare. So may tag-isa ako sa Northwest. And that's a good opportunity kasi nandoon pa rin ako sa loob. My plan is to be able to maybe teach full-time sa college din while doing also stint. Kung baga babalik na rin natin, magiging full-time si college and then part-time si daycare. But at this moment, kailangan ko ng full-time si daycare dahil kailangan ko yun for my PR application. I need hours, I need experience ng after kong maging estudyante, and yun ang requirements ng pag-apply sa PR. Well, marami pa mga requirements but isa yun. So gusto ko i-grab yung binibigay pa sa akin na isa pang course sa early learning and childcare program, pero iniisip ko pag kukunin ko pa yun, kumbaga may isa na ako sa language, di ba? And then may isa ako na binigay nila, ngayon dadagdagan pa nila sa isa sa early learning. So I feel like baka mahirapan na akong makakuha pa ng 30 hours na requirement as a full-time employee sa daycare. Kasi if I do grab that opportunity na binibigay sa akin, baka wala nang mapaglagyan o kumbaga hindi ko na mabuo yung 30 hours na requirement. Yun ang aking worry. So I need to make sure na mabibigyan mo na ako ng 30 hours. So I plan to speak with my boss on Monday sa daycare para mai-offer ko sa kanya or maitanong ko sa kanya kung willing ba siyang mabigyan ako or possible ba na mabigyan ako ng 30 hours a week na oras. So yun ang ating pupush sa Monday, and then after that kakausapin natin ang ating boss, ang magiging boss sa early learning and childcare na perhaps isa lang yung kukunin kawangan na may isa pang commitment na kailangan for PR application. So yun yung mga situations natin ngayon. But to be honest, just to be honest, I feel syempre dahil ngayong experience ko sa Thailand was sa university. So yung adjustment ko sa pagti-teach dito sa language was very easy. Well, nahirapan lang ako sa mga paperwork and stuff. Pero in terms of like sa inside the classroom, yung pag-interact, yung pag-create ng mga lessons and all that, kumbaga basic lang siya, easy lang siya. Yun din ang feeling kong confidence na meron ako pag ginawa ko yung pagtuturo naman sa early learning and childcare. The difference is, itong sa early learning and childcare, kapag nagturo ako doon, ang magiging estudyante ko will be international students. So these people are paying hefty amounts of money just like I did nung nag-international student ako dito sa Canada. And I'm feeling na maraming Pinoy, pero syempre ma-overpower pa rin ng mga Pinoy, ng mga Indians. Ang Pinoy, marami kasing Indians na nag-aaral Then second yung Pinoy sa early learning and childcare, and the rest are from different places na. So they're from Africa, there are also students from Latin America, but very few lang yun. Normally talaga nagda-dominate is India and the Philippines. So ayun yung mga current situations natin ngayon, and I'm hoping things will get better. I'll also be taking my requirement na kasi ngayon ng language exam. So magte-take tayo ng either IELTS or CELPIP anytime. So hindi pa ako nakapag-book. Yan pang isang problema natin. Kailangan pa natin mag-book ng language test. And that will be part of my application for my PGWP. Kasi after matapos ng program mo as an international student sa Canada, you have to apply for postgraduate work permit. Excuse me. At yun ang i-apply natin. After nating may apply yun, then yun na, susunod naman doon which will be 3 years kasi 2 years ang aking program. If kumuha ko ng 1-year program dito sa Canada, ang aking magiging work permit will be 1 year din. But since 2 years na kinuha ko, 3 years siya. And the fact, but not all programs are eligible for PGWP or work permit. Kasi may mga ibang mga programs na pag natapos mo yung program mo, tapos na. You won't be able to apply for a work permit. Whereas itong early learning and childcare, dahil sa in-demand siya dito sa Canada, they're offering you an opportunity to do the postgraduate work permit. So magkakaroon ka ng experience na pwede mong magamit at pwede mong magamit in a sense na mag-apply ng PR or kung babalik ka man sa bansa mo, gawin mo yung mga nakita mong idea dito to be able to, expand your reach doon sa kung babalik ka ng Pilipinas at magpuput up ng sariling early learning and childcare stuff. So, yun ang mga pangyayari ngayon, and I can't wait to finish my program. Next week will be my last week as an international student, and let's see what's gonna happen, and I'm praying for the Lord, syempre, na mabigyan tayo ng mas maganda pang mga kinabukasan. And yeah, if there will be any updates, I'll try my best to be able to be active again here on Facebook and other social media platform. So this video is quite long kasi normally nag-reels na lang tayo, but this is for me to be able to upload it sa aking YouTube. So please follow Con Philippine, which you guys can type sa inyong mga phone either sa TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, even Instagram. Although sa Instagram and TikTok hindi ako masyadong active, I'm actually more focused sa Facebook right now. As of sa YouTube naman, ngayon lang uli mag-upload. So, ayun. Alright guys, hindi ko na papatagalin. I'm just giving you an update. If you guys have any questions or whatnot, please leave a comment and I'll try my best to reply, Yun lang. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day. Sawasdee krap.